Hi friends, welcome back to my channel today, and if you didn't know by the description above, our life has changed dramatically in the last week. Yes, we have been MIA here on YouTube, but you gotta understand that sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to stop doing everything that you're doing to focus on the most important thing that is happening in your life. So what happened? So many questions. Yes, we took on a new foster placement a week ago Sunday. So last Sunday we took on a new foster placement. I'll get into the story of all that. Lots of questions already, I know. What about China? Thought you guys weren't going to take any more kids from the foster care system. All these questions. Okay, let me back up here. Hi, my name is Winter. I have 4 kids that I adopted from the foster care system, and now I also have a child that I want to adopt waiting in China. Hopefully, God willing, in April we will go and adopt this child in China. We are 45 seconds, it feels like any minute now, we could be done with our home study to China. So that is the story, that is the time frame. We still do have our foster care license open because I never really want to like drop it, because I always want to be open for respite, or if a specific type of child comes into care that we know or kind of know, we want to be a part of their life. So that's why we kept our license open. And so this specific child we knew about before. And yeah, so let's jump into the story. So last Sunday night we were having a really awesome conversation, a really good God conversation with some of our besties who also have a little guy who's 18 months old. And we were having a good time, and then all of a sudden it was like 11:30 at night. We were up kind of late. 11 at night, I looked at my phone and it said DSS and then like the worker's name, and I was like, Chad, like this can't be good, like I'm gonna have to say no to her, I feel really bad, like kind of thing. And lo and behold, I get on the phone and she's telling me the situation. She's like, this is what happened, this is what's gonna happen, I'm gonna call the judge soon, this is probably what's gonna happen, can you take an 18-month-old little boy tonight? And I was like, oh my gosh, is this happening? I literally, my whole body, I was shaking, guys, totally shaking, because I was like, this is so not expected, not even close to expected at all. Like, we didn't think that we were going to take a child into our home at this time. We just assumed that we would just do respite and then all the other children would just, you know, like there wouldn't be a need for it. So anyways, we did not expect this. But this specific child, me and Chad agreed on, if he came into foster care, we would say yes to him. So I looked at Chad, I said, shaking with tears in my eyes, oh my gosh, Chad, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. We like just both knew, like, this child's coming home tonight. I actually had to call my sister, and I had to like be like, you need to talk me off the ledge here. Am I doing the right thing? Is this crazy? This might affect the China adoption. This, I don't know. There's a lot of what ifs in this scenario, guys. A lot of what ifs. If you can imagine, we don't take kids younger than 3. We just take kids 4 and older. Because a lot of people these kids can be placed with people. They're easy to be placed. Babies are so easy to be placed with families. It's the older kids that aren't. So we are super, like, we're not completely closed to it, but obviously, but like we've always been open to older kids, because that's just like that's our niche, you know, that's what we are really good at. And so we've never had a baby at our home. And so it was so funny. Like, so my sister was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. And like all these things. We're all just like excited, but like grieved at the same time that this was happening. Like so many emotions. And our friends were still there. This couple were still there. They were so funny. They were like, oh wow. So this is like foster care, you know, they were so sweet about it. So kind. They actually lent me a few diapers because we never took care of an infant before. We had nothing. And so they were just super sweet, super kind to us. And like, they're actually like, I kind of want to stay to see this thing through, you know, like stay all night to see the show, because it was such a dramatic experience, such a dramatic event to have happened. If you can imagine, it was actually on Father's Day, which is so cute, I thought. But yeah. So anyways, so they call us and they text us back and they're like, yeah, definitely, you gotta come and pick up this child at this place. Come and get them right away. And then maybe in the future, if things work out, I'll be able to share this story more openly with you guys about who this child is. But at this point, we will not be sharing that at all. Just know he's an 18 month little boy. So he's so crazy, guys. So right now we are in a world full of diapers, world full of cribs, world full of like strollers, baby toys, crying, nap time, back to daycare, you know, so many different things that we're doing. But you guys, something shifted in my heart. Like something like it's abnormally odd. We were talking with the social worker and she was telling us about the birth mom, which is super cool. And she said birth mom's doing really good and like really trying and doing different things. And me and Chad were just like, that's awesome. Like, that's really cool. And then I looked at the baby and I was like, you're going to go home to mommy, aren't you? And so like in my heart, it just dropped in my spirit. Like, guys, like I want to help this baby get home to his mama. Like, there's something in me that really, like, I want to see them reunified. So I know it's like completely new news to you and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, yes, it takes a lot for your child to be put into foster care. Yes, I understand that. I know, like, history, like, things, you know, it's just some bad things that can happen. You know, like, foster care is like, it takes a lot to get your kids taken away. That's all I'm saying. But, like, I know that how much I love this child in 1 week. Like, I can't imagine how much more this mama loves this child. Like, completely adores him and thinks he's adorable and cute. And so I just want that to happen. So this week has been crazy. So we have met mama. We have met his mom and we want to help her, and we had a great meeting with her, and I really feel like God's going to do something really cool. And there's going to be a beautiful redemption story that I hopefully can share all the teeny tiny details with you guys. But at this time, foster care is a lot different than vagina adoption is. I can't share a lot of information with you, just for privacy for birth mom, which I really want to respect. And also for a beautiful baby boy. Probably one of the cutest babies I have ever seen in my entire life. I, like, literally, this baby, like, he stops. He's like a showstopper. Like, anyone who sees him, they're like, oh my gosh. The cheeks, the face, the hair, you know, like, just so cute. Like, just such a cute baby. So it makes it really fun, really easy. He is sleeping pretty good through the night. He's eating pretty good. He is teething right now. So he's a little fussy and drools, and you know, that's not fun. You know, we never have ever done this before, so it's new territory for us. But something that I really love that's happening in our family is, like, during, like, worship at church the other day, something kind of, like, miraculous I feel like happened. Was, like, we were praying and then our pastor got up and he said, I really feel like God wants us to pray for a miracle to happen in our life. Something that we really want to see God do. And in my heart, it dropped into my spirit that I want to see reunification for this mama. And so he said, turn to somebody and pray with them. So I turned to my son, who's 9, Gabriel, and I said, what do you want prayer for? And he said, I want to see this baby and his mama be together. I want to see them reunified. And you know what? And I was like, wow, like, we had the same exact prayer, the same exact goal. And I was like, if a child can get the purpose of foster care, like, I can get that purpose too. Like, it's amazing what God's doing in our hearts and our lives. And it's like amazing to me that, like, I can even be in this frame of mind that, like, I really, really want to be in this mama's corner and see her succeed. So, and my husband with this baby, oh, it's so cute. Like, I find myself being emotional because, like, we, you know, struggle with infertility, and, like, you know, you just never, like, know, like, the depths of infertility, like the grief of it. Like for me, I don't have a ton of grief, but every once in a while there's like tiny like morsels of it. But to see him with like a baby, like just bringing healing to my soul, like it's just really beautiful. It's really inspiring, actually. He's so good with him. We were just at the pool tonight and he was like, you know, just in the water with the baby, being so gentle, making him giggle. It was just bringing me so much joy. Like it's just beautiful seeing my husband with this baby. He's always good with all the kids. He's like the favorite. He's so much more fun than me. I'm always so intense, but he's so good with the kids. He's just a kid himself. So it's just beautiful to see. And so there's a burning question probably in the back of your mind. What's happening with China? The answer is baby's gonna go home, hopefully, and we will be able to adopt on schedule. That is what I know. That's what I talked to the agency about. With our social worker for the China adoption, we will be able to adopt on time as long as baby goes home before we travel. And we really feel like he's gonna go home. So if that doesn't happen, I'm just not even gonna go there right now because that's not a possibility right now in my mind. So we'll see, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, am I crazy? Yes. But is it worth it? Yes. So this is foster care, guys. This is what it's all about. And there's something beautiful in it, and I'm just really excited to see what God's gonna do. And I want to take you guys along as much as possible. To be honest with you, I cannot film this baby. I cannot talk about birth mom at all. Like we can't do any of this stuff, which is too bad because like you guys, everyone would be benefit from the story of redemption and about how these things work. It's just really cool. Like I'm just really excited. So if you can tell, I'm a little tired, but I really wanted to jump on here and share with you guys some things that are going on because it's awesome. So awesome. So I'm going to be back on regular schedules this week. So hopefully I'll have another video for you here midweek. And yeah, I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to hit the subscribe button because you do not want to miss some of the crazy happening up here. So crazy stuff. And yeah, enjoy the show. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.